am Budgeting Soldier Girl, and thank you for tuning into my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today, I am unstuffing my wallet for the week of 13 through 19 November. I have my weekly spending tracker here with the categories I spent from and the amount that I spent from each category. If you are new to my channel, I rarely use cash for our everyday purchases. I use my credit card so I can collect those points and miles. At the end of the week, I remove the cash from my envelopes, deposit that money into my bank account so I can pay off the balance on my credit card. I am also unstuffing our vacation binder. My husband and I, we went to Alabama to visit our grandson, and I used my credit card for these purchases. And so I am going to remove the cash from my vacation binder, deposit that money into our bank account so I can pay off the balance on my credit card as well. We will start with my weekly spending tracker. And as always, I am not going to go in the order of the binder that I am pulling from. I am going to go in the order of the wallet that I am removing cash from. And today I am starting with our groceries. I don't have anything from gas. But groceries, I spent $31.43, and I am going to round that up to $32. And in groceries, I have 100, 200, 300, 310, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I have $342. And give me a second. I need to grab my cash tray. I forgot to get that. So I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. So I am going to remove $32. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. All right. In groceries, I have 100, 200, 300, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $310 remaining. Next is my fun money. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $106. And I am removing $4. So I am going to take this 5 and put a $1 bill. And I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2. $102 remaining in my fund money. And that is it for this binder. Next, I am going to go to my business envelope. So I spent $81 and $1.59. So that's $82.59. And I am going to round that up to $83. And in business, I have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, $194. So I'm going to remove 83. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83. And I have 100, 5, 10, 11. $111 remaining. And I need to go back to my home decor envelope. I spent $31.79 and I'm gonna round that up to $32. And I have 100, 200, 250, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, $298. And I am removing 32. So 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. And I have 100, 200, 250, 55, 60, 65, 66, $266 remaining. And that is it for this binder. Next is my dog miscellaneous. I spent $7.37 and I'm gonna round that up to $8. And he has 50, 70, 80, 85, 86. And I'm gonna remove this 10 and take $2 back. And he has 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, $78 remaining. And that is it for his binder. Next is my subscriptions. Adobe, $19.99, and I'm gonna round that up to $20. And subscriptions, I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, $258, and I am removing 20. And I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, $238 remaining in subscriptions. And that is it for this binder. And my last envelope is for my Thanksgiving YouTube giveaway. I gave away $100 for Thanksgiving. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, $172. And I'm going to remove 100. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, $72 remaining. And that is it for the week of 13 through 19 November. And so I am going to add it up and get the grand total spent. So for subscriptions, 20, business, 83, fun, $4, dog miscellaneous, $8, home decor, 32, groceries, 32, and YouTube giveaway, 100. And so that is $279. And I am not going to count the cash in the tray until I remove the cash from my vacation binder for our trip to Huntsville. So I am going to move my budget book back to the side. My husband and I, we traveled to Huntsville, Alabama for the week of 15 through 19 November to spend some time with our grandson. For transportation, our airfare, we use points. However, we had to pay taxes for that flight, which cost us $34.80. For our car rental and gas, we budget a total of $350.78. And tolls and parking fee, we budget $70, which give us a total of $454.80 for our transportation budget. Moving to accommodations, we didn't have to pay anything for our hotel. We stayed at the Element, which is located on Bridge Street in Huntsville. I love that area. You can leave your room, walk to restaurants, do some shopping. It's just a beautiful area, and I love when we stay in that location. So we didn't have to spend any money for our hotel, which is great. Airport, for those of you who is new to my channel, for our airport budget, that is just money to cover our snacks, drinks, and food while we wait to board our flight at the airport. And so our budget was $50. Food and drinks, the budget was $600. Entertainment, our budget was $400. And other expenses, our budget was $368, which give us a grand total of $1,872.80. So what I am going to do now is I have already calculated all of our actual costs, and I am going to go to our vacation binder, remove that cash, deposit that money into my bank account, and pay off the balance on our credit card. So I am going to start with transportation. Our budget was $454.80, and we spent $413.35. And I'm just going to round that up to $414, where airfare was prepaid, $34.80. Car rental and gas, our total is $325. And let me get a notepad because I might have to transfer some cash from my transportation account to my main checking account. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 570, 580, 590, 595, 96, 97, 98, 99. I have $600 for transportation, and I am removing $325. So what I am going to do is, this is 100, 120, 125, and I am going to remove $200 for placeholders. And if you're new to my channel, these placeholders represent cash that is in our bank account. So I am going to remove $200 in placeholders. And that gives me a total of $325. So 100, 200, 300, 20, 25. And I am going to write myself a note to transfer $200 from transportation to, I'm just going to put main. And I am going to set these placeholders to, I'll put them here. And so we have 100, and 25. Now I am going to, and so what I should have done as well, I am moving to tolls and parking fees, and I take that out of my transportation account as well. And that came out to $53.55. And so I am going to round that up to 54. So this is 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So sorry about that. And in transportation, we have 100, 200, 10, 20, 21. $221 remaining. We have nothing for accommodation. For airport, the total for airport, our budget was $50. However, we spent $9.19, and I am going to round it up to $10. And so we have 150. And I am going to do this as well so I can keep track of my cash. So for transportation, put 120. Okay, hold up. 125 plus 54 equal 179. And for airport, I put in $10. So take this 50, 20, 40, and we have $140 remaining in airport. Next is food and drinks. And so I separate these two categories. So for food, my budget was $500, and we spent $229.95. And I am going to round that up to $230. And so I have 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, $1,039. And what I am going to do is remove this 130, and then I'm gonna remove a $100 placeholder. This to the side. This $100 placeholder here, and I'm gonna write myself a note to transfer $100 from food to main. And instead of 230, I'm gonna put 130 because I'm taking out $130 in cash, so I can keep up with how much I should have it in my cash tray at the end. So 120, 30, and we have 500, 600, 700, 800, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $809. And I don't know if I mentioned I do have these placeholders in my Etsy shop, so please check out my Etsy shop, which is listed in my description box below. And that is it for food. Now we're going to move to drinks, and I use this envelope for our drinks and snacks, and we spent $68.66, and I'm gonna round that up to $69, and we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, $442, and I am removing $69. So 100, so 69, that is 70, 90, 100. And we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, $373 remaining in drinks. And put this drinks, 69. All right, next is entertainment. So I am going to go to excursion envelope. We took our grandson to this trampoline, a indoors trampoline jump house, I guess that's what you call them, and it only cost us $3.82, and that's because he's 3 years old. So he jumped for free, and we just had to pay for the socks, which was $3.82. And so I am going to remove $4. So take this 5 and put this dollar, and I'm gonna put this is entertainment, $4, and we have 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, 1,450, 1,470, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, $1,479. Now we're going to move to shopping. Our budget was $300, and we went over because I bought my grandson some clothing and other things, and so we spent $433.14, and I am going to round it up to $434. And we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, $1,459. And we spent 44, and so I'm gonna remove $34. So that's 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Let me write this down. Shopping $34, and I am going to transfer $400 from shopping to a main account. So I'm gonna remove 4 placeholders. So I am going to, let's see how many placeholders I have here. 100, 200, 300. So give me a second. I am going to grab my placeholders. All right, so I am going to take this 500. I'm gonna grab 100 from over here. So this is 600, and I'm gonna take this $1,000 placeholder. All right, and we have 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 20, 25, $925 remaining. Oh, this is 20. And that is it for this binder. Or that is it for this envelope. Next is our tip money. Our budget was $50. However, we went over budget, and we end up tipping $52.55, which is not bad. And I am going to remove $53 tips. And we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, $183. And I am removing 53. So 10, well, I'm a 100, 1, 2, 3. And I am going to take a 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And that leaves me with 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $130 remaining in tips. And that is it for this binder. And let me write down tips, 53. And my last binder is our doggy daycare. The budget was $318. However, we only spent $245. So we had 100, 200, 300, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, $346. And I'm removing $245. So 100, 200, take this 50. And remove a 5. And we have 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $101 remaining. And that is it for this binder. And let me write down daycare, $245. All right, so our budget was $1,872.80. The actual cost was $1,455.66, and we saved $417.14. So what I am going to do now is add up the amount of cash that I put in this cash tray. So for daycare, $245, tips $53, transportation $179, airport $10, food $130, $69 for drinks, $4 for entertainment, and $34 for shopping. So that's $724. And for the week of 13 through 19 November, we spent $279. Uh-oh, I gotta do that over. Oh my goodness. Okay, so daycare $245, tips $53, transportation $179, airport $10, food $130, drinks $69, entertainment $4, and shopping $34, $724 plus $279, and that's for the week of 13 through 19 November, and that gives me a total of $1,003 that I should have in cash in my cash tray. So let's count the cash. And I hope I have $1,003. Let's see. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 870, 880, 890, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1,000. 1, 2, 3. $1,003 I will deposit into my checking account, and I am going to transfer $200 from my transportation account to my checking account, $100 from my food account to my main checking account, and $400 from my shopping account to my main checking account, so I can pay off the balance on my credit card. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I know this video was supposed to be my cash envelope stuffing video from my November paycheck number 1. However, I didn't get a chance to go to the bank. So please stay tuned for stuffing of my cash envelopes from my November paycheck number 1. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider and do so. And I hope each of you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.